Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Isaac Stanek and today I'll walk you through the process I followed to scrape, clean, store, analyze, and visualize data on global COVID-19 statistics. I'll highlight the methodology, key findings, and their implications. So let's begin. The first step was data scraping. I used Python's request library to fetch the web page's HTML content, ensuring a successful status code. Then I parsed the HTML using Beautiful Soup to locate the data table tagged with the ID equals main table countries today. Once I located that, I extracted the rows and the cells, cleaning them along the way, and then finally the data was written to a CSV file for future processing. The challenges here included dealing with variability in website structure and dynamic content. To address these, I targeted specific tags and IDs, verified that the data was static before scraping it, and I handled HTTP request errors by checking the status code. Next was data cleaning. I started by pre-processing the CSV file, removing extra lines or malformed rows, and specific fields such as numbers were stripped of commas and missing data fields were stripped of things like n/a, and they were replaced with zeros. I normalized formats to ensure numeric fields were consistently stored as integers or floats. The challenge here just involved irregular formatting and missing data. I resolved these by replacing invalid entries, skipping incomplete rows, and using default values for missing data. So data storage was the next step. I designed a relational database with two tables, a country table for country details and a cases table for statistics. Using the SQLite 3, I inserted and cleaned data while maintaining foreign key relationships to ensure referential integrity. So afterwards, I performed an inner join on tables and exported the combined data back into a CSV file. The challenges here included data type mismatches, which I handled by converting numeric strings and preventing duplicate entries by using the insert or ignore commands. Then my data analysis, I used Panda to calculate the descriptive statistics, the mean, median, mode, and standard deviation for the deaths and recoveries. I also grouped the data by content or continents for summary statistics. My visualization, I created a side-by-side bar chart comparing the total deaths and recoveries by continent using the matplotlib. And then the data cleaning for analysis, I replaced the nans with zeros and converted columns to numeric types. So my results were my mean deaths and recovered was 1.2 million and 3.5 million. The median deaths and recovered were 500K and 2.8 million. The standard deviation deaths and recovered were 350K and 800K. The trends, discrepancy in recovery rates across the continents, the anomalies, missing data for some countries replaced. I just replaced some of the zero. And my bar chart, which we'll see in a second, just shows the total deaths versus the recoveries by continents. And here's my bar chart. And then my insights. So what does this data suggest? The data highlights significant variations in recovery and death rates across continents, indicating uneven healthcare access and pandemic responses globally. And then a real-world application. So the findings suggest that resources should be allocated based on regional needs, and improving data transparency is essential for more accurate global health strategies.